everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. Well, my name is Atul Tandon, and I'm a physics coach for the last 15 years time. Okay, लेकिन आज मैं आपको फिजिक्स नहीं पढ़ाने वाला. आज कुछ और बात करेंगे, राइट? तो आज मैं बात करने वाला हूँ आपके साथ जेई 2021 में जितना थोड़ा सा टाइम बचा हुआ है हमारे पास, उस टाइम को कैसे हम उसकी मैक्सिमम यूजेबिलिटी कर सकते हैं, राइट? तो फॉर दैट लेट मी जस्ट फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल टेल यू कि जो पैटर्न अभी जेई का है वो किस तरह का है. अभी 90 क्वेश्चंस ओवरऑल आ रहे हैं जेई एग्जाम्स में, जिसमें कि 30 ऑफ ईच सब्जेक्ट, फिजिक्स, केमिस्ट्री एंड मैथमेटिक्स. अब इन 30 क्वेश्चंस में एक सब्जेक्ट में आपको 25 अटेम्प्ट करने होते हैं, जिसमें 20 तो आपके मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चंस रेगुलर होते ही हैं, जिनमें कि 4 नंबर आपको मिलते हैं करंट ऑप्शन के और एक आपका कट जाता है गलत जवाब देने पे. लेकिन जो बाकी बचे 10 क्वेश्चंस हैं, दे आर न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यू बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस, जिसमें कि आपको 5 अटेम्प्ट करने होते हैं. उसमें चॉइस मिल जाती है आपको. तो 5 आपने अटेम्प्ट किए तो ओवरऑल आपके पास 25 क्वेश्चंस हो गए एक सब्जेक्ट में, और 3 सब्जेक्ट्स में आपके पास 75 क्वेश्चंस हो गए. मल्टीप्लाइड बाई 4 यू गेट 300 मार्क्स एज मैक्सिमम मार्क्स इन जेई. लेकिन आप ध्यान रखें इस बात का कि जो आपके न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यू बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस हैं उनमें नेगेटिव मार्किंग नहीं होगी. तो एक काम करते हैं कि मार्च 2021 में जो जेई के 3 सेशंस हुए हैं एग्जाम्स के, 16th, 17th और 18th को, वो भी मॉर्निंग आफ्टरनून एंड मॉर्निंग आफ्टरनून जो सेशंस हुए हैं उनका एक डिटेल्ड एनालिसिस की बात कर लेते हैं. मैंने बहुत सारी वेबसाइट्स को सर्च किया, पेपर्स के लेवल को चेक किया, जो भी मेमोरी बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस बच्चों को याद थे उन सबको चेक किया, और उसके बेसिस पे एक बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल और इंटरेस्टिंग एनालिसिस आपके लिए तैयार किया है, जिससे कि आपको ये आइडिया मिल जाएगा कि आपको किस चैप्टर पे कितना फोकस करना है और पेपर का लेवल जो है वो मार्च सेशन में कैसा रहा है. तो विदाउट वेस्टिंग टाइम लेट अस स्टार्ट अप विद आवर analysis. Okay, so let me just first of all talk about this particular the difficulty level analysis. You must be thinking I have already marked these things over here, so just let me tell you what happened. My phone's memory was low and I recorded a video, and it ended up in the middle, so I had to start once again. So this is another video I'm making, therefore these things have been already marked over here. Fine guys, so let me start. There were 3 sessions, 16th, 17th, 18th, and on each day we had 2 morning and afternoon sessions. And on 16th March in the morning session, easy, medium and tough level of questions I'm talking about now. 4 to 5 questions were easy, 24 to 25 questions were medium, and there was no tough question. And if I take a scale of 1 to 3, which means 1 means easy, 2 means moderate, and 3 means difficult, then the physics difficulty level was 1.86, which means it was less than moderate, and the overall difficulty level was 1.68, even less than that, which means that the chemistry and mathematics exams were relatively easier than the physics examination. आप समझ रहे हैं बात को, मैं क्या कहना चाह रहा हूं कि जो केमिस्ट्री और मैथमेटिक्स का पेपर था उसने हमारे ओवरऑल स्टैंडर्ड को लो किया और फिजिक्स ने उस स्टैंडर्ड को हाई किया होगा. तो मैं केमिस्ट्री एंड मैथमेटिक्स एज अ होल बोल रहा हूं बेटा, मैं इंडिविजुअली उसकी बात नहीं कर रहा हूं यहाँ पे, क्योंकि ओवरऑल लेवल 1.86 है, फिजिक्स का लेवल 1.68 है और फिजिक्स का लेवल 1.86 है. अब आता हूं मैं आफ्टरनून सेशन में. यहां भी देख सकते हैं आप कि 1 क्वेश्चन वाज इजी, 26 वर मीडियम एंड 3 क्वेश्चंस वर टफ, एंड द फिजिक्स लेवल वाज 2.07, मतलब मोर देन मॉडरेट. सो यू कैन से दिस पेपर वाज कंपैरेटिवली टफर than the morning session, and overall level was also close to moderate, right? Very close to moderate, 1.96. And on 17th there were no tough questions, no easy questions. All the questions of physics were moderate, and the physics level was of course then moderate, right? But the overall level of the paper was 1.67, which was much less than that of the physics, which means that the chemistry and mathematics were relatively much easier than physics. We can say that, right? Now, on 17th afternoon session, 12 questions were easy, 15 were medium, 3 were moderate questions, tough questions, I'm sorry. Now, the overall level was 1.7, physics level was 1.6. Now, you understand what is the meaning of 1.7 or 1.64, because 2 is the moderate level, it means 1 is the easy level, it means it is less than the moderate level. Now, on 18th, we had the easiest paper in the morning session, 16 questions easy, 14 moderate, 0 question was tough, and the physics level was 1.44 and the overall level was 1.45. This was the easiest paper, 18th morning session, that was held in March 2021 in regards with the JEE examinations. Okay, now on 18th of March we again had 14 questions in the afternoon session, 14 questions easier, 16 questions medium, and no question was tough, and the overall level of physics was much less than the moderate, and the overall level of the paper including physics, chemistry and mathematics was also much less than the moderate. So from here we can conclude that the level of the examination is close to moderate. And if I take the average of all these three examinations which were held on March 2021, I can say that it was much less than moderate, right? Just one day, one session, it was close to moderate. Otherwise, it was much less than moderate. मतलब ये बोल सकते हैं पेपर कोई बहुत टफ नहीं आना है. अब बेटा बात करते हैं हम लोग कि हमने चैप्टर्स कौन कौन से तैयार करने हैं, राइट? अभी इलेक्ट्रोडायनेमिक्स पता ही है आपको, इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक्स से लेकर के ऑल्टरनेटिंग करंट तक +2 का सेशन जो पहला है हमारे पास. मॉडर्न फिजिक्स, यू नो, द atomic nuclei, atoms, the photoelectric effect, right? And then the semiconductors and communication is also included in this, right? And the optics, you know, ray and wave optics, heat and thermodynamics, you are aware of. SHM and waves, you guys know the last 2 units of class +1. And mechanics, of course, the +1's major part, which starts from the beginning till the fluid dynamics, right? So if I talk about the relative percentages of the questions which were asked from these chapters, so this is the relative percentage, right? 23% in the morning session, 70% in the afternoon session, 17%, 23%, 27% in the morning session of 18th, and 23% in the afternoon session of 18th. Now, if I take the average of all these, so I can say that the average comes out to be somewhere around 23% only, maybe 23% paper comes from electrodynamics on an average always, which means that 6.97 questions, 7 to 8 questions we can say they come from the electrodynamics. Now let us come on to mechanics. 30%, 30%, 40%, 33%, 40%, 33%. So let us take an average of 35%, which means that 10 to 11 questions will come from the mechanics portion, right? And if I take modern physics, 27%, 20%, 33%, 17%, 17%, 17%, so which will be approximately, you can say, 21%. So 6 to 7 questions will come from modern physics. Optics, 7%, 7, 3%, 3%, 7, 10. Let us take it as a 5% on an average. So we can say 1 to 2 questions will come from here. Let us take a percentage of 8% in thermodynamics. So 8 3 24. So 2 to 3 questions from here. SHM and waves, 3%, 7%, 7%, 10%, 3%, 7%. An average of we can say 7%. So 2 questions from here, right? So we can pretty well understand from this analysis that the major portion will be electrodynamics, mechanics and modern physics, in which you can say that 23%, 30%, and 30% you can say around about 70 to 75% of paper will come from these three sections. If you have lesser amount of time left out, then you must focus on these three sections. Optics, just 1 to 2 questions. I'm talking about the March paper analysis in terms of that, okay? Heat and thermodynamics, only 2 to 3 questions on an average, and SHM and waves, which is a big chapter, To understand waves, you have to thoroughly understand SHM, otherwise it is of no use. So my idea of this analysis brings you to a very very important conclusion. वो कंक्लूजन क्या है बच्चे? वो कंक्लूजन ये है कि जो बच्चे भी प्लस टू की तैयारी कर रहे हैं बोर्ड्स की, वो अपना इलेक्ट्रोडायनेमिक्स जो है वो बहुत ज़्यादा स्ट्रांग कर लें, अपना मॉडर्न फिजिक्स बहुत ज़्यादा स्ट्रांग कर लें. उसके बेसिस पे ही आप देखिए 7 से 8 क्वेश्चन और 6 to 7 क्वेश्चन, मतलब 15 क्वेश्चंस, मतलब आधा पेपर आपका जो फिजिक्स का आना है जेई मेन एग्जामिनेशंस में, वो यहीं से बना हुआ होगा. और आप ये कह सकते हैं कि रिलेटिवली मच इजियर पोर्शंस है टू कवर, बिकॉज अभी बोर्ड्स में पढ़ाई भी कर रहे हैं आप, और वैसे भी इनको कवर अप करने में टाइम कम लगता है as compared to mechanics, because mechanics, it requires a lot of in-depth study to solve questions. All right, so that was the analysis of the March 2021 JEE examination. And as soon as I'll find out the further analysis of the other sessions, I'll go about it as well. And let me just tell you that this was just the first session that I am having with you right now. And I'm hoping for the more sessions as soon as possible, developing a studio for the YouTube videos. This is just a video made from home. Just wait and watch. I'll be just talking about core physics lectures, in which I have more than 15 years of experience in teaching. And currently I'm the CMT of the Sigma School of Science in Himachal and the Sigma Institute, which is the institute for the coaching for IIT JEE and NEET examinations. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening and God bless you all. Bye bye and take care. Thank you once again.